Okay, well, something occurred last week that is unexplainable and absolutely random as all hell. Now, how it all began was Sir Pete Hegseth himself made made a post about the Franklin um, Franklin TV show. But I grew up on Franklin. Okay, I was a very kid. It's like I have seen Franklin. I'm well used to Franklin. It's a Canadian TV show, very lighthearted. It's like a turtle and there's like animal companions and stuff like that. Let's bring up the OG. Uh, but for some ungodly reason, this has become a thing. Now, Pete Hegseth, I don't know where this came from. It's like I do not know how this was enacted. I'm a little late to the party. Sorry, I was like not making these meme reviews, but we got a lot of good ones to go through. Look at this. Stops a weirdo from entering a woman's bathroom. It's so good. It's so good. So good. Um, so yeah, I mean the original was Pete Hegseth saying, like they were taking out narco boats or something in like the Pentagon. Uh, so it's quite funny. I can't find the original. Oh well, whatever. Maybe he deleted it. I don't know. I didn't think that anybody could tell the U.S. Gov what to do, but yeah, I can't find the original on his pit thing there. But anyway, so he posted this thing about taking out narco boats, in Venezuela. So he was doing that. So he's like, so this started obviously AI. I mean, everybody was going to use AI to just spam all these different things. Franklin doesn't know the Department doesn't do any education. Franklin stops a weirdo from entering the woman's bathroom. Franklin avoids ultra processed foods. Franklin meets Joe Biden. And there's so many. This is a classic. This was Franklin grows tired of immigrants and their behavior. Franklin meets a lesbian couple. Katy Perry and Justin Trudeau. So, as you can see, hilarity has just ensued. Franklin and the rooftop Koreans. Franklin cooks for the Obamas. As you can see, it just goes everywhere. Franklin abuses the oh, look at Elon. And these ones are still at Franklin ain't got time to bleed. Franklin performs an exorcism on Sabrina Carpenter. It just keeps going on and on and on. And this moment in history is important because what the fuck is going on in the world? You know what I mean? Like what is this? What kind of a world are we living in where this is? Now I'm all for memes, so I don't give a shit, but people were really upset about this. This is, I believe, one of the creators. Franklin the Turtle is a beloved Canadian icon who has inspired generations of children to stand by their kindness, empathy, inclusivity. We strongly condemn any denigrating, violent, unauthorized use of Franklin's name and image. So, of course, people were going to have this in their thing. Franklin explains Joe Biden's auto pen. Franklin calls ice. Notice how like a lot of these people are, like they're not like what is the point of not of you know they were taking out like narco terrorist boats and stuff, like aren't they, isn't that a good thing? Like I don't know what the hell is up with it. Anything that's pro like Trump, they're just gonna hate like no matter what. Franklin loses his private property. Franklin calls drag queens are men. Let's talk about his sexuality. Oh yeah, that was gonna come. Franklin defends the border with force. Canadians are, yeah. And of course, this was just the Americans dunking on Canadians, but like you got to realize that like Canadians are not all liberals. Like there is a strong following of Canadians that are like pro Trump. Yeah, let's get ICE and stuff. I happen to be one of those. Um, Franklin has the recipes. Sees no problem with mass deportation. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, this was the original one. This one person used AI. Look at how incredible the AI does to bring that to life. Even though the rocket launcher like shoots the rocket out and then it just gets sucked back into it thing. Yeah. Upon further inspection, you always see problems with AI. Look at the rocket just like comes out and appears. But anyways, that was the original that Pete Hegseth was. Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna go down. This was a good. That was the favorite one. That was one of my favorite memes of the whole time because it was just so random. It came out of absolutely effing nowhere. It makes no sense. It makes literally no effing sense how this happened, why it happened, everything to do with it. Okay, so let's go. This is a Franklin meme dump on just a regular thing. Franklin meme dump. That's a good picture too. It just goes to show how creative people are with these kinds of things. I mean, you're taking like these like picture books and turning it into a meme of modern, talking about them. It's very fascinating. I found it interesting. I knew I had to do a meme review on this. There's like many meme reviews. There's just gonna be so many that we could never possibly cover them all, fam. So Franklin says, "Quiet, piggy," to Olivia. Charlie Kirk is my hero. Franklin arrests the traitors. Franklin throws up a little in his mouth. Franklin released the Epstein files. Franklin discovers Big Mike. That's a great one. That's a really good one. Franklin meets Goth Daddy. People are so sick and twisted. The sheerness of humanity, the absolute state of human beings. Franklin launches a strike into northern Somalia. Franklin and high school teacher's secrets. Sometimes it gets it really good, and that's like an off one. Oh my god! Oh my god! Do not. How to identify a spook? Soros money. Franklin. Franklin gets euthanized for a cold. Yeah. What the hell is that one? This is just the most random thing ever. This was mine, okay? So this is my submission. Uh, Franklin kicks some commie ass, and I love how the AI made him like he doesn't look like Franklin. He looks like a buffed out version of him with the thick legs and the camo thing behind. It's all very great, isn't it? Franklin launches a drone strike on civilians. Franklin Franklin Franklin's friend from India, a skunk. Uh, that one is bad. Yeah, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Franklin discovers the truth about yeah. Franklin controls the tards. Franklin and Pete Hegseth laugh at the communists. Franklin and the drag queens are men. Franklin questions the official story of 9/11. Franklin, I'm not. Uh, yeah, yeah, no kidding. Franklin discovers the horror of communism. Franklin joins ICE. Plenty of those. That's that one again. That's that one again. Franklin and the Turtle and Tim Waltz is retarded. Franklin realizes the Federal Reserve System is a scam. Oh yeah, Caillou. So if you're growing up in Canada when you were a kid, I mean, I was like, when I was a young whippersnapper running around, with my N64 and my, school books, there was a major ones. There's Franklin and there's Caillou. Caillou was this weird one where as a kid, but it's like it's equally random that Franklin was chosen because Franklin is like this. If you ever watch the show, it's just very lighthearted. It's like extremely depressing almost how safe and weird it is. I used to call in sick from school or fake sick to school so I could stay home and watch Franklin and these kids shows when I was a young whippersnapper. So I'm well versed with Franklin and the characters and what it is. So the fact that this has been, this is a Canadian show, that a lot of people around the world probably are not familiar with besides it just being a children's book. So how this all happened, I have no idea. I have no effing idea how this happened. Think of it from my perspective as a fucking Canadian. This show you had growing up becoming this Franklin destroys your It's just the nature of the world is just so fucking random, man. That is ever random. Franklin annexes Western Canada. Yeah, isn't that something we all wish? It'd work out so perfect. We keep our heritage. We fall in line with America and their authority. Perfect society. We gain. We instantly all become mega rich. Dissolve the Canadian dollar, absorb the American dollar. We will become the most powerful nation the world has ever known. Great North America, the 51st state, Canada. Even keep the individual provinces and maybe make them states. I don't know, maybe make it 5 new states, if not instead of the 51st state. But Canada is like, you got to realize that like Canada's population is like the size of some states. And we have an enormous, vast wilderness. The only reason why Canada is not more populated is because most of the country for 6 months of the year is inhospitable tundra. That's the reason. And vast forest lands that are, untapped and untouched. It's the same as Russia. We're just like, we are just tiny little bits of this massive country land taken up. And the cities are barely even far from the American border because Canada is so vast. So yeah. After that, let's just continue. What is that? Franklin buys silver. All your Franklins belong to us. Yeah, and that's the thing too. You had people come in the comments. The same with the Pokemon situation. Like when they were using Pokemon for America and like the ice thing, people were in the comments going, "Do something, Pokemon Company, Game Freak, sue the American." Like it's the American fucking government. What are you gonna do? They've got like thousands of nukes, the biggest army in the world, military powers that would make your head spin. And like, what are you gonna do? Just tell them no? What are you gonna do about it? You can't do about it. Anything about it. Franklin is the kind of tired sleep won't fix. Oh God. Oh, Franklin, no. No, Franklin. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta put all my meme reviews up on Rumble. I've been starting to upload to different channels because YouTube has done something to my channel. Obviously, like the viewership, you should see. Like I've had spikes of like sometimes like 50,000 views in a month, and like some of my videos have gotten up to 20,000. But you can see if you look at my metrics today, the YouTube's done something in my fucking account. So unless by some miraculous thing, it becomes viral out of nowhere. YouTube obviously has pressed a button and said, "No, this channel can't become popular. Throw it to the bottom of the wasteland." Frank commit Candace Owens. Yeah, Candace Owens is effing crazy. Her she's spiraling for sure. Discovered that parody protected under the U.S. copyright law. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, there's that one again. It's funny how it just shows the rocket not firing, hey? Meets Morpheus. Got time to bleed. Builds illegal machine. You could literally put anything in this. This one's funny. That's a good one. Franklin the Turtle lights up the narcos. Franklin tells his classmates about George Soros. Global pots, puppet masters, open society, media control, crisis actors. Oh god. Oh my goodness. Oh, we're debating editing that one out. Oh my god. It just like Pepe. So yeah, so is Franklin the new Pepe? Dear Lord. Franklin loves the Air Force. Franklin gets a new job. Franklin pledges allegiance to the American flag. Franklin conquers Canada. This is another one I was on. So maybe it all picked up off after the fact of being like, you know, maybe Americans know about Franklin and that it's a Canadian show and that they watch it or it's a part of their mythos or the books or something. So because this is synonymous with what we're talking about here because it's like it's in line with the conquering of Canada, the 51st state type thing, because this is just America adopting our culture, which I'm okay with. Trust me. I've seen this country go into complete decline, and we don't want a liberal country like full of libs. It just sucks. Franklin releases the Epstein files. Franklin realized the Crusades were justified. So we're starting to get. Oh God! See how creative people can be with it. Oh God! Oh God! Oh! Oh! Oh God! Franklin, poor Franklin. What have they fucking done to you? What have they done to Franklin? Overdoses on fentanyl. The streets are rough. It is rough, isn't it? Franklin makes a meme. Franklin says, "Poor innocent Franklin. What have they done to you? There's no innocence is lost in the world." So yeah, we got lots of them. Let's just keep going on. Pete Hegseth and the After the Commies, narco terrorists. Franklin calls ICE. Some of these we've seen. That one we've seen. Co-parter. Um. Yeah. So I mean, you're gonna get that, or is bulk ammo online? Yeah, this one. Me liking every Franklin turtle meme I seen on my timeline. Yeah, it's a good one. Oh, why do they have to do this to Franklin? Oh my god, here we go. Saves a woman from the crazy lunatic bus on the subway. Oh my god, that one is funny. They just had to. You knew they were gonna give him that one. That one is good. There we go. That might be a little better. That's good. Franklin gets arrested for a meme. Franklin has good genes. So clearly it's just like it's just this random shit that has become a thing. You know what I mean? Like it just makes no sense. But it's like this is the world we live in today. This is 2025, 2026 soon. Jesus. But we're gonna be. It's just random stuff. It makes no sense. Our world no longer makes sense. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It's just random. The world is just a random place that anything can happen. There's Bucky's better than Tom Hortons. Franklin is fatigued. Franklin is very fatigued, I would say. Franklin homeschools his kids. The pirate ship. Oh. Oh, that one was bad. That was a bad one. We gotta scroll past on. So there's probably freaking meat Franklin coins. Yeah, Franklin community grows stronger every day. Like, what is this? If you would have gone back in time to my little innocent Canadian upbringing, when I was watching these TV shows and fucking doing this stuff, if you would have told me this was gonna happen in the future, I would have told you you're crazy. People were launching fake currency about Franklin, and a war general was making memes about him. Like there's just no way. That was a good one. I've seen that one before. Franklin visits Somalia. Franklin prints a ghost gun. Franklin conquers Canada. Yeah, this was the OG one. And Pete Hegseth just posts this. Now, obviously AI. Look at their faces. You can tell it's an AI image. And why? I mean, it's funny. I'll give him that. But like, where did that come from? Who was it? Him just saying like, today we're gonna make a meme. Haha, Franklin. Bing, post it. Was that Pete Hegseth? It makes no sense. Like most things in this world, it just makes no sense. It makes no sense. Franklin finds fraud in Minnesota. Yeah, I bet he does. But at any rate, we are at a point where Franklin does an interview. He's asked a stupid question. Back off, call me jackass. Franklin deports Somalians. Franklin gets his booster shot. Oh, God. It's kind of messed his finger up a bit there, but still, mostly pretty much entirely intact, I would say. AI is incredible. AI is good. This is the advent of AI because none of this would have been possible without AI. So either like Pete Hegseth did it with AI, and the people have been using AI to make these memes. So like we're entering this age where AI, you can just like these viral things like this can just happen because like this would have never happened without AI because all these images are AI. You just go into a generator, whatever people have been putting, make Franklin book, but say blah 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 blah. Give them the prompt, and it just goes. But none of this would have been possible without AI. Franklin, the badger. It's crazy. It's craziness. It's super craziness, isn't it? It's so crazy. Franklin leaves Canada. South Park character. Yeah, and like you can get AI do basically anything. Franklin the Turtle, instant viral sensation. That's a good one. It's crazy, isn't it? It's just like it makes no sense. Kids get mad and they all act like the crude AI image of that. Franklin meets a retard. Franklin takes it. Oh my god. Now we're getting into some insanity here. But you know what I mean, though, is that like this is. Here, let's see. I think I bookmarked a couple posts. Dump. Here we go. Burns out on a Rainbow Crossrock. Yeah, it's like what is the Franklin publisher gonna do about it? It's Merry Christmas, you people. Franklin discovers secret underground tunnels in New York City. Oh yeah, that's been a thing. All right, on Twitter, that's definitely been a thing. Franklin court-martials a sedationist. Franklin has enough of Vivek Ramswar. So yeah, in conclusion, I think there's more of these. Franklin is overwhelmed by Costco. Oh well, if you ever want to champion that, you go to Costco. Yeah, I'm sure in a major city, I'm sure you'll agree. Franklin learns about polar bears on Netflix. Wait a second. Wait a second. Fantastic War. So, anyways, let's segue this out because this has been a great one. And I don't think it's been fixed do that much, but I mean we have a lot of different memes here, and it's that one. You know, we have a lot of different memes here, and it's evident that there is a lot of them. You know what I mean? And God, I don't know. Let's because we were um you know, like it's the most random thing ever. It makes no sense whatsoever. It is so unbelievably based. It's so unbelievably weird, and it shows that there's a group like a ideology out there of we don't care, you know, we're just gonna put out these weird memes and make fun of everything. You know, we're at that stage of the universe, and you're never going to um, you're never going to. What is that one? It just shows the sheer randomness of it all, doesn't it? It's just so freaking random. It makes no sense. It's just the most random shit imaginable. Yeah, and it's hilarious. And it's already dying out, but like by like all meme viral sensations, it has a course of like first week very popular, second week not so much, third week it's tampering off, fourth week blah blah blah, fifth week it just kind of goes away. But this is possibly the best one. That one's effing hilarious. It's a crazy meme. It's a crazy meme. As a Canadian growing up on Franklin, dear God, what have they done? What have they done to the poor Franklin? I approve of all of it, by the way. I just think it's funny. It's just really, really, really freaking funny. Oh my God, that one's bad. Franklin has been desecrated, but in the best way possible. Look at the way the AI makes the door that doesn't have an open like that. It's interesting. Oh no, it does have a door there, but still, there's no crease there. AI is still incredible. Like you can dunk on AI all you want, but seeing all this is effing hilarious. It's effing hilarious. God, these are hilarious. But yeah, anyways, we got Franklin meme review. Have fun. Eat your hearts out. This is the world we live in right now. God. So, anyways, peace out. Hope you enjoyed.